gameplay of Dark Cloud. Now, I'm very terribly sorry that it took me so long to come back, but since I'm still a student, yeah, school has not been very good with me. But we'll be continuing the file that I've been playing, and we will hopefully get to Dran this episode. If we don't get him this episode, we'll pretty much try to get him the next episode. So pretty much where we left off was that hold on, is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. Sorry. Pretty much where we left off is that we had just gotten out of the cave from the last episode, and we need to restock our items due to being unfortunate of not being able to get repair powders. So let's stop by the mayor. Crap. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so now we have a fully. Let's do this again. Okay, so now that we have a full dagger, because we were not successful on getting an actual weapon in the last episode. Now that we have full dagger, we can go back into the cave and we can pretty much continue where we left off. Please note that I have not played Dark Cloud off camera, so well, I have, but pretty much let's say I beat the game already, but I'm just doing a let's play on it because I kind of want to. That and pretty much, yeah, I guess I just want to. Crap. And hopefully, when y'all play this, if you still have it, or will ever get it, hopefully you don't make the same mistakes as me, as in pretty much letting yourself get poisoned by one simple bat. And we had just gotten our mother. That's good to know. Okay, bridge. Okay. Big chest. Okay. Now, this has okay, now the big chest has a high chance of giving us an actual good sword, or like a crappy sword, but anything will do besides dagger. And we did kind of get a good sword, so let's go ahead and change weapons. Crap, I forgot. There's a simple trick on how to get rid of the curse if you don't have. God dang it! Okay. Well, it seems like we're stuck with our dagger until we finish the level. Or until we friggin' exit out of the dungeon again. So for now, let's just go ahead and refill our health since we were friggin' idiots and let ourselves be poisoned again. Now, yeah, I do admit, when you are attacked by the bat, there is a slight chance that you won't get poisoned. That's as if you're not already poisoned already, but there is a small chance that you won't be. Okay. But like I said, I really don't kind of like talking when I'm playing the game because I kind of get too focused into the game. So it just kind of makes no sense of me being quiet all the time. Well, not. Again, sorry, I'm just still just whole new to commentary while with games. Me personally, I really don't like explaining how or why I'm playing the game. Simply because it's just how I am. Always been like this. So yeah. That also is just with me, I don't know. I was never really liked the idea of me trying to teach somebody to play like games like these when some of them are when most of them are pretty much self-explanatory. Like, okay, Dark Cloud, for example, Dark Cloud and Dark Cloud 2. Now that doesn't mean that you need to play this one before you play the second one. Because the second one, it will actually give you a better understanding on how to actually fight in the whole Dark Cloud series. And as you can see, thanks to the stamina, we now have crap, we don't have any bread. But anyway, thanks to the stamina, now we are lifted from the curse and also the poison. Because that's a glitch I kind of read about online when I was just trying to look up another glitch, some other stuff. Because to be honest, I kind of hate the fact of the matter that in this Dark Cloud, when you break your sword, you pretty much lose it forever. But while in the second Dark Cloud, once you break it, you're able to, it stays there, but you're able to repair it, which most of you will know, because let's say, I mean, this pretty much, I was playing this when I was still like maybe 4, 5, 6 years old. And I was pretty much playing this one, which was the first one my dad actually ever got. And when he got Dark Cloud 2, I played it and I actually liked it. So Dark Cloud 1 and 2 are pretty much like almost my favorite games on PlayStation consoles, besides Kingdom Hearts and Dragon Ball. Which I know Dragon Ball is kind of like a universal game where it can be played on other consoles like the Xbox, the Wii, handheld devices like Nintendo DS, Nintendo DSi. I believe that Dragon Ball Heroes and Dragon Ball Fusions for 3DS. And sorry, I just need to kill these enemies. Okay. And yeah, pretty much Dragon Ball is a universal game where you can almost play it on anything. But main reason why I pretty much say it's like one of my favorite games on the PlayStation is because I actually grew up with a PlayStation 2. Now, it doesn't mean I haven't played PlayStation 1 games. I just played them on the PlayStation 2 and just kind of controlled them that way. I mean, yeah, I'm like an old stickler for like, wanting to get the actual system that's for and playing on that system, but it's just how everything is. Okay, now that we got restocked, let's actually go ahead and start rebuilding stuff. Okay, so first house we're going to do is Macho's house, which, if you haven't really played the game, I suggest you do play it for yourself or continue watching through my series, or you can go sorry, I have a natural habit of pressing X, so I kind of accidentally hit it again because I'm just so used to just having fast forward through text and everything like that. Now, where's your brother? But yeah, I do recommend that you do play this for yourself, or you watch somebody else's playthrough, because I'm sure that, well, I pretty much know a whole lot of other people have done this before me, so there's really no whole thing that how I'm doing this first. Because, I mean, to be honest, I've actually wanted to do like my own. I want to do my own camera. Okay, I want to do my own gameplays and stuff. Because when I first got the idea, I was watching YouTubers play games like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Snappy Longhead, Long Nose, and a whole lot of others. So, and pretty much I got the general idea that, hey, I like playing games, but also I want to share my ideas and my thoughts to people. So, like, not trying to teach them how. Sorry. But basically, what I'm saying is that I pretty much came up with the idea to start my own series, which pretty much is mostly about old games like PlayStation 2, or mostly PlayStation 2 and some PlayStation 4 games, because I do have PlayStation 4. And basically what's going on right now is that we have just finished Macho's house, and we're about to get an item. We already did get an item, which is called Stonebreaker, and it's an attachment that you can add onto your sword or a weapon to kind of like give it more effectiveness against enemies as you progress throughout the cave. Because we will start running into like stone enemies, like statues. Yeah, we will start running into them sooner or later, but yeah. Then also, when you hear the sound of a waterfall in the cave, that pretty much says that you don't have to like use up your bottles of water that's in your inventory. You can actually refill your water gauge in those waterfalls. Yeah, first is the lock on. You already knew that prison. Yep. Yeah, pretty much since I'm just gonna like blazing through all these stuff because I really don't feel like talking for Fairy Dude because I'm kind of like on short limited time. Because it's still a school night for me, but anyway, yeah, so pretty much all he's basically explaining is that all the different things you can do with your weapons and how you can defend yourself, lock onto enemies, and everything like that. And also explain the 4 attributes that, god dang it, not 4, 5 attributes that can be put on your weapons. And also you can choose the attribute you want to be on your weapon. Unlike Dark Cloud 2, where once you got an attribute high enough, that was the attribute the weapon had until you raised another attribute to replace the other one. Okay, we need a key. Yeah, there's also times like we just saw where you'll get a sword where it can almost one hit some enemies in here. That's because the bats are kind of like dark crap. And as we progress throughout the dungeon, the monsters start getting harder. So it's pretty much a good idea to kind of like keep your weapons in top shape. That and also since I kind of like blaze through it. The R1 button is to block attacks. When you're locked onto an enemy. That and also I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm just trying to bore you, but since I'm just pretty much starting out, I just really haven't since I'm just starting out with my own videos, I'm just pretty much trying to give people basic details about that mode, who I am, and everything like that. Crap. I swear I did not want to die. Okay, sword's not critical damage. Okay. Ah, that was my foot. But I mean, like I said, I'm sorry if I'm kind of like putting you to sleep with all my boring talk, and also since I kind of try to think of things to say, I'm very sorry. I just want to go ahead and say it up front before it kind of like continues on and I actually get more people watching my videos. Just like I said, I'm just new to the whole making videos and pretty much broadcasting myself over like the internet, because to be honest, I'm pretty much just a shy person who pretty much stays in their room all the time. because my room's my sanctuary, and I just really never leave my house. Well, I mean, I do leave it sometimes, like going over to friends or anything like that, but I'm talking about like when I have school, I just don't really leave my house. Okay. So, basically what's going on right now is that our weapon is about to break because it has 10 health, because the weapon has like 10 health, 10 durability left, and I'm pretty much trying to hold off of repairing it just yet, because we got like 3 more, and the good range of this sword is the durability range of this sword is kind of good to where you can, I think, at least take out 1 more monster before it breaks. So now we're going to go ahead and okay. So as you can see, there's 5 attribute slots. So let's just put flame, wind, and stonebreaker. Now the stonebreaker goes onto this panel, which are pretty much the effectiveness or how it damages monsters. So now that we pretty much added all of that, we can upgrade it to fully finish it. And then since we're at 8, I'm going to go ahead and repair it. And pretty much as we keep on as we keep on upgrading the sword, the durability will be able to last a whole lot longer, to where you really don't have to like keep spamming the repair powders. But there is a glitch. In this game, there's a whole bunch of glitches where you can kind of like, sorry. To be honest, my mind tries to talk faster than my mouth, so if I like stutter or I'm trying to, if I stutter or if I just like pretty much try to stop myself from talking, that's because I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say, and also I'm trying to let my mouth kind of catch up to what my brain is trying to say. But yeah, as you can tell onto the game, and as you level up the sword, as you build up the swords, their durability will be able to last longer, to where you don't have to keep on spamming repair powders. But there is a glitch in the game, like many others, that will pretty much allow you to oh crap. Sorry, but again, there is a glitch in here that will allow you to upgrade any weapon to its max stats, and it's called the Broken Dagger glitch. Now, I will be kind of featuring the glitch in one of the videos once I get to, once I'm able to do the glitch. But most people who have already played this or who have kind of looked it up already know how it goes. pretty much you can only do it in Nartoonville, or Nartoon, however you want to pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. But yeah, you can only do the glitch in this area, and it involves a merchant that lives in the first area, and he's the only one who you can get it from. Now there is some issues with this glitch, like say if you want to try to store items away, if you try to store any item away, the broken daggers will turn into like little pixelated squares, and it'll just look kind of wrong if you're trying to keep the broken daggers. But the whole pixelated squares is another glitch that's in this game, which I believe they're called the broken scrolls. Don't quote me on that, because I gotta look it up again. But pretty much what they do is, they do basically the same thing as the broken dagger, but I really can't remember what. I can't really remember whole details about it, but yeah, they are pretty much the same as the broken dagger. That, and also if you have broken daggers on a weapon and you try to sell the weapon will be sold for a higher price than what you would normally pay for it. No, what you normally get for it. And like I said, with broken dagger, I'm sorry again. But pretty much for a broken dagger glitch, it's just a real simple way to get everything. It's a real simple way on getting like the maximum stats on everything without having like to put a whole lot of work into it. So like, let's say it might take a few days to like finally upgrade one of your swords, because pretty much the more you use, the more durability you're wasting, and also you're pretty much having to repeatedly buy repair powders, because let's face it, so once the weapon breaks, it's gone, and there's no way getting it back. And pretty much you'd have to like buy a buttload of repair powders just to like get sword 2 level up. So right now what we're coming across is the mini boss in this what we're coming across is the mini boss in this dungeon, which at first you're fighting 3 skeleton soldiers. But yeah, you're fighting 3 skeleton soldiers until till that skeleton shows up, and he's called a Master Jacket. The Master Jacket is stronger than the skeleton soldiers, and pretty much what's popping up now is that this is a quick event, So I pretty much have to press buttons really fast in order to get like a high ranking on this. Which really be honest, I kind of do good on these. So here we go. And excellent. Awesome. Ooh, we got a diamond. Yeah, from which after you beaten Master Jacket, the two treasure chests will come down. One will be in the dense crest, and the other one will be a level up powder. No, level up. That's basically what it is. Yeah, and diamonds is in our attachments. So let's go. Okay. Okay. So pretty much now what he's going to say is that he's going to teach us how to do a charge attack. Now, with him saying hold down the circle button, he's wrong. You're actually supposed to hold down the X button until your body flashes and then you release it. I believe that's like a typo that they didn't catch when they like sponsored. Not really. Sorry. I think that's really a typo that they didn't catch in the development of the game. But well, again, it's just basic terminology because the X button is your main attack. So it kind of makes sense if you hold down your attack button, you'll be able to unleash a powerful attack. Okay, and pretty much what the Fairy King is explaining now is that we can is another way we can upgrade our weapons, which is pretty much if we already have a weapon that's like, let's say, +5 and higher, we can be able to break that weapon down and put that one on another one to kind of make the weapon we just put it on a whole lot stronger. Now that doesn't mean that we will be able to get all the same attachments or same buffs as we did as the first weapon, but it will kind of like give it a little power up just in case you are just trying to do new things. So pretty much sorry, I just turned on my own live stream. So pretty much all it is explaining is that pretty much once you get your weapon to like a good, let's say about some good stats to where you want to kind of like break it down and put on your other weapon, you will be able to. So let's go ahead and put the diamond on this one. I forget. Yeah. Pretty much what the diamond does, it pretty much raises up every damage indicator you can do to an enemy by 5. So as you saw, it brought up our stone. Sorry. Pretty much I brought up our Stonebreaker up a level to where it was once 3, now it's 8. So let's go ahead, do this. So let's go ahead and upgrade sword since we're able to, because we won't be able to gain any experience for it if we just keep it like that. Then also, let's go ahead and repair it. So... okay, half the time that if you keep on pressing X even before the enemy's kind of like close to you, there's a high chance where you will hit the enemy and the enemy will not hit you. But it's just like most things that goes on. Pretty much now the sword that we're given now is basically a good one, since we kind of built it up a little. Meaning, giving it that diamond was actually a good idea. But the main thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get the broken dagger. Well, we're going to have to do the broken dagger glitch in order to kind of like fully build up our weapons. Crap. I'm not so sorry, I'm just trying to get things situated. But yeah, pretty much that's all that pretty much doing. Crap, I hate these things. But yeah, as you saw, every time that our weapon upgrades... Ooh. Okay. So now I'm going to explain like most of the panels you've been seeing on the floor, and I've been kind of like walking over them. They're pretty much traps event, so to speak. So, like for prime example, say I walk over one, they can either be good or bad. If they're good, they give you like plus. If they're good, they give you stamina and everything like that. But if they're bad, they pretty much like decrease your maximum durability, and they will I haven't experienced this, so I don't know if it's true in this one, but I have in the second one. Pretty much if you walk over it, it will like totally decrease the durability you already have down to like a lower 1. So I don't know if it's true in this one, but I do know it's true in that one. But yeah, and I will have to kind of like keep this video short, because I gotta get off in like, let's say 5 minutes. So I'll pretty much play until I complete this level and pretty much save it. And crap, that's not good. And crap, we're out of repair powders. Okay, but yeah, again, prime example. Okay, prime example. Like what we're seeing now is that our weapon durability indicator is pretty much flashing and beeping at me, because it's pretty much saying, hey, I need to be repaired soon, or you're pretty much going to lose me forever. Which, to be honest, I know that, and and I was kind of an idiot for not getting the not getting the not stopping by the mayor and getting another repair powder. But it's a good thing that we got another weapon, because pretty much if you just basically use the dagger, oh thanks, that's actually one of the luckiest things I've pretty much had happen to. Because normally when I'm playing this by myself or anything like that, I really don't get like lucky enough to get repair powders. Well, not in dungeons at least. So that's pretty much luck on my side right there. Then pretty much your main character's special attack isn't really all that great. All it is just, well, actually your main character does have two special attacks. The one you just saw is pretty much just his basic jump up and downward slash, which pretty much just does a whole lot of damage. His second special attack is called Dran's Windmill, and you basically learn that one when you've successfully completed Narune and got everything up to 100%. So I'll give him a bath in a few minutes. So pretty much this is the end of this video. I will be continuing this later on, so please stay tuned. And if you're confused about this, please watch the first video. And this is pretty much the end. Bye bye.